If you just got your AmericaCryo Subzero and you're wondering what's all in the case and how do I properly hook up the CO2 tank, you're in the right place. Hey everyone, I'm Lori with Pretty Power Essentials, and as a master trainer for AmericaCryo, I help business owners just like you get the most out of your Subzero device. Today I'll walk you through everything that comes in your case and how to properly set up your CO2 tank so you're ready to go. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to unpack, set up, and start using your device. Plus, I'll share a few key safety tips to avoid costly mistakes. Let's dive in. Okay, so when you are opening up your case with the Subzero device, this is the device that will come in your case. It either comes in black, white, or we have the American flag logo on one of the devices. So, as you know, and you've probably watched some videos, so most of you know how to properly turn on the device. If you hit this top button, this is what will turn the device on, and it will show you Fahrenheit or Celsius. To switch this over to Fahrenheit, if you choose, you just hold down both of these buttons at the same time, and that will flip it over to Fahrenheit. So once you have this device turned on, the circle button is the one that you will hit to scroll through all the settings. So on the screen, you will see 30, 60, 90, continuous, Fogger, and massage. So those are all the settings depending on what attachment that you have on the device. Once you select the right attachment, you then are able to start spraying. You hit the top button and that will have the CO2 coming out of your device. Now, as far as the attachments, you get 5 colored attachments in your case. There is black, red, silver, blue, and gold. So just think of these as different regulators are in each one of these colored attachments. Black being the most aggressive, gold having the least amount of pressure. I always like to compare that to like a hose where you can have different settings on it with the pressure coming out of your hose. So it's the same thing with these colored attachments. Again, your black one is going to be the most aggressive one. This is the main one that you want to use when doing cryo slimming, which is breaking down the fat cells. So this is going to be on any large body parts, stomach, thighs, back. If you do bra fat, those types of areas, you're going to use the black attachment. The next one in line would be red. So if somebody's super sensitive to the cold, you can always drop down to the red attachment. This device does do cryo slimming and pain management. So when you're doing pain management, a lot of those are done with the red or the silver. So it goes black, red, silver, blue, and gold. So when you're doing a slimming, depending on like the size of the arm, you could probably use this on the arm. I still usually would use black, or I would go down to red, but silver is always an option as well. As far as the blue and gold, these are your most delicate attachments where the pressure comes out very soft and it's not as aggressive as the black. So when you're ever dealing with anything with the neck slimmings, you have to be careful with glands and thyroids. I always opt for the blue. If I am to be doing anything with an attachment on the face, I always use the gold. So you never want to use the black attachment anywhere near the neck or the face. The black or the red, they're way too aggressive. The next attachments that you have, and make sure whenever you're using these attachments, you hit the right settings. So the 5 colored ones that we just went over would be 30, 60, 90, or continuous. You also will have 2 foggers in your case, a white and a black. The white being a little more gentle than the black. You would select the fogger setting no matter which color you use. The white is the main one that I use on the face. So if I'm doing any skin tightening or want to stimulate the vagus nerve, I always opt for the black fogger. Your other 3 attachments you get would be the setting called massage. So these are all the attachments that you pre-cool. So what you do is you hit massage, you put these on and you angle the device down to the ground. You pre-cool these. They will turn white and frosty, so make sure you get them cold enough. You might have to hit the button a couple times. Then take a towel, wipe, just do one quick wipe, and then these are applied directly to the skin. This is a great one for facials, and you just do it as like a contouring. This is my favorite one if you're doing any type of neck tightening. You pre-cool this and you will do upstrokes. This is also a great one for under the eyes. The other one that you would use on the body and also for arms when you're tightening and toning and contour is this bigger round one. Again, all 3 of these you pre-cool, get them white and frosty, wipe with a towel, and do a couple strokes on your client's skin to help tighten and tone. And also with the facial, it will help with anti-aging and minimize pore size. So those are the main attachments in your case that you will be using to get started with the Subzero device. Okay, so the next thing that is in your case is the adapter that hooks to the hose to your device. And this adapter will also hook to your CO2 tank. This is a little tricky if you're not used to this kind of attachment. So just always remember, you just take this and you want to slide it up, slide this up, and then you can pull this out. Okay, that's how you disconnect your device from the adapter that goes on the tank. To reconnect, just pull this down, push in as hard as you can, and release. Make sure it is properly secured once you release it. At that point, you are able to put this adapter onto your CO2 tank. Just make sure you're never turning the CO2 on or anything like that until it's properly hooked up. So this, so to properly put this adapter once you have it hooked onto the CO2 tank, you do just take this and screw it on. So then what you do to properly put your adapter onto the tank, you will just manually just line this up, put it on, and you can tighten it as tight as you can get with your actual hand. And then you will want to take the wrench that came in your case and make sure you are securely tightening this as tight as it will go with the wrench before turning on your CO2 tank. Make sure that is very tight. Before you turn this on, I always do a very slow turn. Make sure I do not hear any CO2 coming out of the tank. So make sure this is securely tightened, that you have your hose tightened here, secure, you do not hear any CO2 leaking. Open your tank all the way full, go back 1 notch, and you're now ready to start your treatment. If this video was helpful, hit the subscribe button for more AmericaCryo training. Drop any questions that you have in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. Thank you for watching. I am Lori with Pretty Power Essentials, helping you maximize your Subzero results. I'll see you in the next video.